Hey,
Hello there,
más?
stragglers. Welcome.
What is up? Um, um,
We have a
have-
very special guest today.
yeah, special
Third
guest.
channel member.
Yep.
You want to say hello
Hey,
to the people?
Harley, shoo, 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 shoo. Get over here. Come on, get on the chair. Get on the chair. Come on, get on.
I want to see her like fucking jump on. Just like
She's like so scared of everything for no reason. Oh, we're gonna go upstairs now that we're
Nope.
recording?
nope.
Okay. I don't know if you can hear her painting in the background, but this is the first time that Hurley, my dog, is meeting Jake.
Up. Whoa. That's not separated by
Up
a gate.
close. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've pet her before,
Maybe.
but that's about it. I think. Yeah.
What?
So the thing about my dog is, when she was a little
She's
puppy,
autistic.
we fed her lots of crack and methamphetamine, and now she's just like that. She gets overly excited. Now she's calming down. Okay. She is
Go to sleep.
yeah. Sit. Good girl.
Let's see.
Good. Okay. No. Sit down. No. Okay. Just stood up entirely. All right.
What?
Jesus.
What do you want?
She just keeps trying to get Jake's attention. Oh. Okay. You haven't even tried to pet her once. I would be careful.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
like being.
Because personally, she does snap at us too.
Yeah, that's why. Oh.
Hang on. Alright. I'm gonna give you pets, okay? Whoosh. Lay down. Lay down. Hey. You're being a little nuisance. Calm down. Hey, lay your little head down. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Get the fuck to sleep! Alright, fuck it. You're getting the blanket treatment. Oh god. I could not contain her. Alright. Well. I tried that. Yeah.
She's very ADHD.
Yeah. Yup. She's like this with literally every visitor. Ever.
Yes. Hello.
Sitting, trying to give him lickies.
What?
Just slowly. Okay, never mind. Oh, alright, she's going back. Sitting down, okay. Hey, Harley, lay down. Go upstairs. Go up. No, that's opposite. Yeah, go upstairs. Thank you. Yeah, stay up there.
There she goes.
Yep. Can't believe she listened.
Can't believe a third channel member just left her in the middle of a podcast.
Totally expected at this point. Man, at this rate, like... So, Jake, we have two big things that we're going to discuss.
Okay.
Two, we are certified MILF lover boys.
Yeah.
And we might go on the Bumblefins app in this podcast.
Live.
Yeah, live in the flesh. We're gonna, not on video, but we're going to, we probably, you know what? We probably should have done the photo shoot beforehand.
Kind of look like a bum right now. I wasn't expecting to do a photo shoot right now.
Well, no, it's not like a clear cut, like professional, like we're not gonna go to like,
Just do like that.
we're not gonna
Just
bang,
do like the humble, like.
we're not gonna bang Esteban in right now. We're gonna just take pictures on our phones.
Esteban, come on out. You gotta do like these like stupid poses.
Well, one of the poses I want to do is we're gonna hold up like pieces of paper, and well, I've seen only one, but like I saw like one couple that tried to join the group chat for joining the channel like a month ago at least. And they were a couple, obviously. So what I wanted to do is I wanted each of us to hold up a paper saying we're not gay, we're friends. That's it. And just to clarify that we're not a gay couple, we're just friends looking for two other lonely guys to join the channel. That's it. That is simply it. Simply put.
We're looking for two fellow silly gooses.
Yes.
To join the YouTube channel.
And honestly, like today, should we talk about today?
Today.
Yeah, because we had two people who may or may not join, but one of them is being weird today. And yeah, it's a little iffy. It's a little iffy, to say so myself. So, and just to be safe, we're gonna just stick with what we're good at. We're gonna look for two white guys. Join the channel, please. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, we just gotta keep it casual. All right, that's it. Nothing too crazy. If you're white, you know, good. But if you're in the opposite gender, like, okay, that's pushing it. Now if you're a person of color, hey, get to the back of the bus, sir. Okay. All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
Rosa Parks didn't die for this.
Oh, she did not, dude. She's looking down from heaven. Wait, what? No, she's looking. Yeah, she's looking down from heaven. And just going like, a fucking cracker. But yeah, so
she just rolls in her grave every time a black person just sits in the back of the bus, even if it was like their own free will.
That's like the cool part of the bus. I honestly, Rosa Parks is a fucking bitch, dude, for not wanting to sit in that cool fucking place of the bus. Like, are you fucking serious right now? The back of the bus is like literally the coolest.
I want to remind the audience that she wasn't the one. Like, she wasn't like the first person to do that. Like I think like one of the first like newsworthy ones was a teenage girl who was pregnant, and the civil rights like whatever, I don't know what you say, they were just like, yeah, we can't use a pregnant teenage girl to, you know, be like the mascot of our, you know, of our thing. So that's why they put so much emphasis on Rosa Parks. And I just it's just like kind of sad to think about it. It's just like that this girl who's like, I'm pretty sure is still alive, by the way, just got completely just overshadowed by Rosa Parks.
Who knows? Cause honestly, like, yeah, I mean, I think that's just a huge gray area, personally, in my eyes.
What, sitting in the back of the bus?
No, like the teenage girl part. Like, you don't want the face-off, like,
the civil rights movement
being like a pregnant teenage girl. You want them to be like
down to earth.
Just a little old lady.
I don't think she was old. I don't think she was old.
Well, a middle-aged lady or whatever.
I don't know how old she
I don't know, man. Just fucking let me have this. She was like 67 back then.
I don't think so.
She died when she's like 126.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, man.
She died it's still crazy that she died in like the early 2000s. That's still insane to me.
I mean,
she was alive to see the first two Shrek movies come out, and there's no historical like evidence that she saw any of them, and I'm still mad about that.
Yeah,
I need to know. I need to know.
I feel like they should have interviewed her for that specifically.
Yeah.
Like, she's just known about these civil rights, but like, you have the serious reporter going and be like, alright, so it was a Shrek 1 came out recently.
Yeah, Shrek just.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
And she's like, I was a slave back then. I don't know why you're asking me this. It's like, it's fucking February. What are you asking me about Shrek for? Like, no, Shrek 4 is not out yet. That's coming out in a decade. It's like,
You won't be there to see it, though.
Yeah, you won't be there to see
Well,
it, though.
no, she didn't see Shrek 3. She
Yeah.
died like a couple years before Shrek 3. So she missed. But that means she saw like the 2 best Shrek movies, though. Or potentially.
Yeah.
She was alive during the first 2 Shrek movies, which are like the best. So
Yeah.
just a couple more years. Couple more years for Shrek 5. We gotta do an opening night thing.
Gotta.
We gotta do like a fucking vlog or something.
Yeah. I just,
We're gonna wear green.
Should've
We're gonna wear
waited.
all green.
I think she should have stuck out for a couple more years for Shrek 3. Just me personally.
You like Shrek 3?
I don't know. I don't remember if I ever saw it, to be honest. I probably did. I think I just saw the first 2.
It's probably the most forgettable one. Is the 3rd one?
Yeah.
I think I saw that in theaters. I saw it in theaters. Yeah.
I just don't remember. I think I just stopped. To be honest, I don't even remember watching the second one.
Oh my.
To be honest, I just don't remember. Like, at all.
NerdVibed has to watch all the Shrek movies before they come out. Before the 5th one comes out.
Oh man. Just. We don't have enough time in a week. Enough time in a
It's
day.
coming out in 2 years.
Oh.
Shrek 5's coming out in like 2 years. I think like late 2026. Like.
Fair enough.
I
I'm
can't believe I
sorry.
was so late to the party finding out about it. I love how we had like important things to discuss and we're talking about Rosa Parks and Shrek.
Well, okay, let's talk about the important things. So this past week, we both got pretty close to getting shit done. I still am technically in my race. Yours is undecided at the moment. Because you're kind of like in a little gray area with your situation right now. We're kind of like having to go back to the drawing board again.
Yeah.
But me, I also am in a gray area because alright, so yeah, I upped my age to 35 on Tinder, and I super liked a 35-year-old who had like a bio like I forgot what it was like, but she was just like, I don't have any kids. But like me, if you're like a tall, nerdy guy, and I'm like, okay, and then like I forgot about it because like I liked her, like I super liked her a couple of weeks ago, I think. And randomly when I was at the DMV, I saw that someone liked me back, and then I saw like when I was about to when I literally DM'd you like yeah, I think I might consider just like taking a chance on like women with kids is when like just seconds before I saw who liked me back, and it was a 35-year-old, and yeah, it was just like, okay, man, okay,
Yippee!
yeah. Bro. my daydreams on the way back home, man. Just good lord. And then I told you literally the thing that caught me off guard is she messaged me first, and then it was like one of my prompts. There's a reference to one of my prompts, like, the prompt I did was I need someone who will, and then my thing was go talk to the cashier to tell them that I didn't order onions on my cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate onions on my cheeseburger. Onions suck ass. But that's not the point. The point is this 35-year-old woman messaged me saying something along the lines of, I'll go up to the cash register and tell them that you didn't order onions on your burger. And I was like, oh my god. I saw that. I was like, whoa. What? Oh my god.
I really like, oh man, I just fell down.
Yeah, I was like,
fell down.
I literally just DM'd her like, what? Oh, are you the one? But yeah, through the week, messages have been getting a little bit slow, and it's because of obviously she's an older-ish woman, so she has like adult things to do.
Oh, right, yeah.
She's more civilized and normal. So yeah, she has like house shit and just all that shit. So yeah, we have not spoken in 24 hours. So I'm not sure where that's gonna be in a week or even a couple of days, but it's expected if everything does go according to plan, that next Friday, hopefully everything does go right, because it needs to be another huge factor point for that to even happen. We're gonna be eating dinner or something at Uno's, and I'm gonna be fucking excited.
You gotta fucking show up all fucking dripped out, just the most formal attire. Just
I wear like a white t-shirt with a fucking like image of Mr. Clean on it.
Wearing like with a blazer and just
I wear like khaki pants too. It's 100 degrees outside.
No, you have like, it's like some like optical illusion like shirt with like, and then it's just like you look like all buttoned up like a suit and everything. You just have a white button. It looks like you have a white button. Then you're like, and they're like, can we take your jacket? And you like unbutton. It's just like an image of Mr. Clean on it.
I just wear one of those like tuxedo shirts.
Yeah.
Like, hello darling, how's it going tonight? Oh man.
I have reservations.
I have reservations for two. me and my lovely missus over here.
Yeah, ain't that the fucking dream though?
It is. And the waiter's just gonna be like, sir, that woman is old enough to be your mother, and it's like,
I'm old enough to make her one.
Exactly.
I love those memes.
Yeah. It's like, sweetie, you're old enough to be my child.
I'm old enough to make you one.
We can make one if you want. Yeah, I mean, the 35-year-old woman says she doesn't want kids, which is okay with me. It's a two-person decision, and like, especially if like the woman doesn't want kids, I'm not gonna be the one to be like, no, we're gonna use no protection. Bend over.
I mean, she's getting to that age.
Yeah. So, who knows? Things might not even go right to begin with at all, but yeah. So, what about you? You had a lady yourself on Hinge?
Yeah, if you watch, oh, okay, it happened during like Mario Kart that she matched with me, and
yeah, that's coming out after this.
Yeah, so spoiler alerts. It happened during one of the Mario Kart videos.
No, this is coming out after all the Mario Kart videos.
Okay,
for sure.
That we recorded.
I have to double check, but it should.
Okay, so it happened, and we were like talking for like a few days. And then I was like, exchanged Instagrams, and then all good, and then finally asked her to hang out, and
Yes.
she was just like, "Oh, how that's? I don't know if we can do that. I don't have a car." And I'm like, "Okay, we can just like video chat or whatever." And so we made a plan. Um, forgot what day it was. Might have been Monday night into like Tuesday, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's also like a night owl like me, so it was probably gonna be. But I made prior plans. I had prior plans, and um, so it was kind of difficult, and unfortunately those plans didn't happen, and so we rescheduled it for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday comes around. I've been so nervous but so excited. I was just pondering just all day, just being like, is this a date? Like, what do I do? I'm so nervous. I'm also so excited, but I'm also nervous. And it finally came. Around the time we were just like kind of texting each other for a little bit, I went in my closet, and then I just said, do you want to do a phone call, a video call? And she's like, let's just do a phone call. I was like, okay. So we got on the phone, talked a little bit, and oh, I gotta mention also one thing is we could not do Tuesday because she said she wanted to get high after work because she doesn't smoke, she just does edibles, which is I prefer that. I prefer that.
Yeah.
It's just so that's probably gonna be like my thing now. It's just like, is it like edibles or, but so that's why. But then when Wednesday came around, she's like, we might have to reschedule it for tomorrow, and because I want to. I'm like high right now, and I'm like I can't keep throwing this off. So I was like, let's just do it tonight. It's okay. Because I didn't want to have like philosophical asking like serious things. So the phone call comes, we talk for a little bit, and then she didn't like screen share, and we just watched reels together, laughed together, and my father ruined the whole vibe. He randomly, I'm like sitting down, I'm like sitting in my closet floor watching reels with her, and my dad calls me. I usually don't do this, but I press the fucking decline button.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh, that's weird, but okay. I mean, he probably like, cause he was like fucking on a sleep. He was like on the sleep on the fucking couch. So I didn't really. So I was just like, maybe he just thought I just disappeared or something, and was just like, did you just like leave the house or something?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I was just expecting him to text me, but then nothing. And then a few minutes later, he just texted me, let the dog out. I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm like, so I had a fucking. I'm so glad it wasn't on video. I fucking muted the mic, and I was just like, oh my god, this is. I'm like, if she fucking asks if where I went, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. I'm like, oh my god. And I walk all the way downstairs, and my dad let the dog out anyway. And I'm like, I wanted to I wanted to like throw like something at the fucking window. I wanted to like break glass so badly. I'm like, this was like kind of important to me, and he had to. And then it ends. She wanted to go to sleep. Text a little bit more. Then I ask her out on a date, and not go well. She was just like, what, how? And then I was just like, how? Like once again, I was just like, how are we gonna do this? And I was just like, we can figure something out if it just takes me getting an Uber or getting a ride, or we can just do like just a video virtual date or whatever. And she's just like, oh, I've never been on. And I was like, okay, we might still be in. We might still be back in. Okay. And then she's just like, isn't this being a little too fast? And I'm just like, sitting there in the dark, looking at my screen, just like. And for those who don't know, the reason I was being a little fast is because I think I was being too slow with another girl. So yeah, I'm sure my new instinct now is to move fast now.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I mean, I just wrote like, am I being too fast? I just was like, I'm like, it's totally okay. And she left me out right. I'm like, okay. So I was just like, and then you text me and just like, so you're just giving up, and I'm like, maybe. Oh, fine. So I sent another message and just kind of clear the air, I guess you could say. And then, let me check.
Yeah, because when you're done with this, I do have words. A little constructive criticism for you.
Okay. So you gave me like a paragraph to send her, so I sent that to her, and she wrote just like, it's okay. I just didn't think I should make a decision like that when I was high, and I was like, completely understandable. Yeah. And I was just like, it's okay. And I wrote like, whatever pace you want to take, I'll follow it. And then she responds much later, maybe like a couple hours later.
Yeah.
Just being like, I just like talking to people. I just don't know what I want. And I was just like, oh, yeah. Okay. Then I just wrote, yeah. No, I understand completely, and I was left unread. The awkwardness has begun.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, I'll start. Let me get you a different coaster, one that won't stick to your fucking bottle. Oh. It's a cup. Yeah, that's what I meant. So hopefully that doesn't stick. If it does, then whatever. Oh boy. Oh god. No. We see you. We see you up there. Yeah, go up. Get back up. Yeah, we still see you. We see those legs and we see that tail. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, it's because my pants fell. Okay. But yeah. I guess a little bit of advice. For the phone call. In case it's this girl or any other girl, if it's a voice call, especially, just never hurt to just be like, hey, I gotta be right back, I gotta do something quickly. Because even though it is important to you, I mean, obviously your dad could have easily taken the dog out just as easily, but in case you just have to do anything, it's just like, hey, do you mind if I be right back? And 10 times out of 10, there should be no reason why they should say no. It's just like, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And just do what you need to do and come back and just say like, oh, sorry, I need to take the dog out quickly, but I'm back. Just stuff like that.
Hey man, so, I was nervous, okay?
I know, but just for future reference. Yeah. And I guess like another thing, I mean, this is kind of I guess related to people who like taking things slow. Just like, I think your response to her being like, I think this is going too fast, and when she asked you the question, I'm pretty sure, I don't think you should have probably asked, oh, am I going fast or something like that. You probably should have already gone with the I had like a thing that I wanted to say, but you should have just gone for the, I mean, it's shitty that you wouldn't even have to do that, but the apology firsthand, just being like, oh, I'm sorry, I just figured I would ask, but yeah, obviously you said that you brought it up with my paragraph that, well, I'll go at your pace, and you also told her that on your own. But yeah, I think the fact that she doesn't know what she wants is a little confusing.
Yep.
But
yes, sir.
Honestly, just wait a couple days. If she doesn't respond, I don't know. Message her if you want. If you want.
Yeah, I'm just kind of iffy now.
Yeah. But yeah. Usually we always have this discussion in the mornings, and I can never register half the things you say in the mornings because I am just like in a shitty mood.
You
on the way
just
to
get up
work.
and I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm always in a shitty mood because I have to work for 8 hours beforehand. So I'm just like, okay, like sometimes I'll just like skim
God,
what you say.
if we get our own pace, we're literally gonna be that meme where it's like me like getting up at me getting ready for work at 6 a.m. and it's just like my girlfriend or whatever, my friend just going to bed. We just walk by each other.
Yeah. Oh man, if like we somehow managed to like get like a place together in like 2020, we would have the same sleep schedule. If anything, I would go to bed after you, and I would wake up before you. Like, but nowadays, I mean, it would be the same, honestly. It's just for work. It's like I have to wake up extremely fucking early, unfortunately. But yeah, it'd be sucking though.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess I don't know if this is wrong to ask, but like, do you think the Hinge girl is cute?
So, I mean, yes. I just, for me, the thing is I don't, once I heard her on the phone, she had like that like sweet bubbly voice, and I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
There's just voices that make
Yeah.
you go like, oh goddamn.
Yeah,
Maybe not that one specifically, but just in general.
but I just I think just kind of like a nitpick, it would be like she's just not the best at selfies, I guess you could say.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like that's probably my only thing.
Yeah. I mean, it could just boil down to just being awkward
Yeah.
in general. I mean,
Yeah.
neither of us are good with selfies to begin with, so
Yeah, and I'm so OCD, I take like fucking 80 at like a time.
yeah.
Just like, does that? No.
Which one makes me look normal from these options?
And there'll be like some days when you like try to take one and then it's just like, oh god, like nothing's like coming out good. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
just today's not the day to take a selfie.
Yeah, yeah.
But then like yesterday I played the Sparked game on Woo Plus and I matched with like two 30-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
So, but one of them is a mother, so yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know you're more like willing than I am with mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like I said before, it's just my two things are how old are the kids?
Yeah.
Where's the father?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is he
there?
Is he there? Is he not? Is he like active in their lives or anything?
Yeah.
Because if he's very prominent in their lives still, like they split custody or whatever, I know how emasculated I guess you could say emasculated, but you know how like just the biological fathers will always dunk on the stepfathers, like
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying like immediately, but it's just like the new guy, not like already stepfather, but just like just the new boyfriend
Yeah.
or whatever in general, they will just always dunk on them.
It's just like this like super like semi-muscular guy too.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's literally the plot of the fucking comedy Daddy song. That's literally the plot.
Oh yeah, I was gonna reference that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's literally the plot.
yeah. Just like okay. You downgraded.
You just start questioning like, oh no.
Is she lowering her standards for me, or like what's going on here? Like, okay.
So it's just like, yeah, if he's like very still prominent in their lives, it's just like I don't know if that can. I don't know. I'm just asking myself to get bullied.
Yeah. And like it's just even other than that, like it's just like too many things that come
Yeah.
into question, and it's just like not worth it at all.
And then it's just obviously their age. I would personally prefer if they were like, this sounds really bad. If they're like, if her kids are like younger than like 5, I'm fine with that. But if they're like older, it's like then they're getting self-aware and shit, and it's just like, and they can start talking shit and stuff, and it's just like you're not my real dad. I'm like, I'm just the boyfriend. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not here to take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would prefer like the younger kids.
Yeah, if they're
For
like,
sure.
yeah, if it's like, yeah, once they like get like older and they become more self-aware and they can like, it's just like, yeah, they're gonna start roasting me and shit. Like, yeah,
Just you have a fear of getting roasted by like your significant other's kids. It's like, stop roasting me. It's like, okay, Dirkface.
yeah.
You're not my real dad. Yeah, good. Thank God.
Yeah,
You fucking ugly ass toddler. Get the fuck out of my face.
it was just so this is so fucking weird, but like, so if you don't know about the spark dating, is like you at the end of the game they will listen to the voice intro you do, and so I heard her voice and it was like kind of deeper, and I was like, oh, we're dealing with an older woman here.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
So you could just tell if they have a more like deeper voice. It's like, oh
hell yeah.
yeah. I was like, yeah, we got an older woman on our hands.
When you hear like those voices, it's just like it must be like a godsend.
Yeah.
Like, oh hell yeah.
Just tell me I'm a good boy.
Right. Oh man. I'm really hoping that like this 35-year-old, if this works out, are you okay with me calling you mommy? And are you okay with you calling me a good boy?
Yeah.
That's very crucial.
You have to just send her the fucking trade offer. I call you mom, you call me good. I would be, and then I would put in like parentheses. This applies outside the bedroom too.
Yes.
This will be in the most random places at the most random times, which I've talked about on the channel. Just to be in, just like you're at like got like the bar or something, you know. She's like, "Can I get another drink?" I'm like, "Yes, mommy, of course," and just.
Yeah, it's just no. I just thought of this like you just at like Target and she asks you to get something and then come back.
Yeah.
You just hand it to her and she's like, "Oh, good boy." She's like, falls on my knees instantly. Like, okay.
I just faint.
Oh my god. I had like a lot of fantasies on the way from the DMV on Monday.
I don't blame you.
Like, oh my god. Please. Like, man. I will become a devout believer in God and Jesus if this MILF, not MILF, she's not a mother, but if this
Cougar.
MILF, yeah, is it Cougar if they
Yeah,
don't
it's
have a
Cougar.
kid?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Cougar.
I thought Cougar was like slightly older for some reason. I don't know.
It's I don't know.
I mean,
I usually just yeah, it's just you saying MILF if they have a kid, obviously.
Yeah. MILF aged woman.
Yeah.
You
have to be like, yeah, Cougar.
Yeah. I don't know the scientific terms. I know of cougars. I just always usually see like more olderish women in like videos of cougars. But anyways, Man, I need this, Jake. You don't understand. Like,
I don't
I
blame
need this
you.
in my life right now.
I'm with the same with
Like,
this
fucking instantly. Like, if she was like, hey,
I'm the
Matt.
same with this mother in like Indiana yeah, she's in Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm still waiting for her to message me back because I was talking to I just asked about like because she's like very outdoorsy and shit, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, so I just the last thing I wrote was like, oh, I'm sure you have like a favorite spot you like to like trail you like to do when you go hiking.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten anything back yet.
Oh, yeah. Mine also likes just going on hikes and shit.
I don't know what
It's like, okay.
what's
like,
with older women and hiking.
I don't know. Like, hey, when me
When
and
when
this woman,
when mommy wants to go hiking, we're going hiking.
we're going on that trail the entire night.
Yeah,
We're setting up camp,
yeah.
putting the stakes in different ways. Man, yeah. Like, God, please, just please, man. God, hey, listen, it's me again. Please, just let me have this one, okay? Dear God, Lord above, please let me have this beautiful, gracious 35-year-old lady in my life. It would mean a lot to me if you could bless me with this one specific proposition. And man, I just want a mommy, man, for real. Like, please, just love from heaven above, man. Just, I'm not even joking. Like, please just let me have this. I owe you. If you give this to me, I'll go to church every Sunday. I'll pray the gospel with the black people. I will do anything. Just, please, man. Be a brother. I know you like younger women, but just please let me have this older woman, okay? Please. Amen. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I just want to. You just don't know what the feelings I was getting when when we matched. She messaged me first, and she wrote "Hey you" with a smiley, and I was like, oh no, oh here, uncharted territory. Here we go.
Hi, mommy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like I wonder if like this 35-year-old I'm talking to like has like an inkling in the back of her mind, which is like, okay, this is a 24-year-old guy I'm talking to. Surely there's something going on, like, with this. So if she brings it up, I'm gonna be like, is that a bad thing? Let's just say theoretically I did. Is that a bad thing?
Let's say hypothetically.
Let's just say hypothetically, if I did have a mommy thing, if I did have a mommy king, how would you feel? Because scientifically speaking, boys with mommy
I just
things.
got a text that I have to be checking on the dog often because they left the house. I don't know why every time we have a session, everyone has to leave.
That is extremely fucking stupid.
I'm putting a fucking timer. Couple hours. I gotta.
Yeah, man, that is atrocious.
2 hours. I gotta fucking leave.
Man.
And it's probably gonna be fucking raining and shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to take her out?
yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna just check.
Check what? Oh.
Yeah,
plus.
Yeah.
I see.
Fucking
Yeah, I did get her like a mumble from a 33-year-old.
What is going on? And I'm not complaining.
Not exactly my type, but you know what?
I saw the age and I'm just like, ooh.
I might consider it. befriend, like I changed it from friend settings to just like love settings. Haven't really gotten older. I don't even think I have older women on actually. So I might change that. Honestly, befriend is just kind of weird to me. I don't really understand the interface at all.
I'm just hoping for it because I know like once, or if I end up with an older woman, I just want the reaction of we go to like to see my extended families with all my uncles and shit, and they go like, "Oh, how old are you?" And she goes like, "Oh, I'm in my mid-30s," and they all just like look at me, and I'm just looking at them like, "You fucking peasants."
Damn right. I think I have like one more thing to say. So from last podcast, my first Woo Plus experience. The girl who I messaged saying that she didn't want anyone to message her with a "Hey, what's up?" something more. She matched with me on OkCupid, and I saw
Remember
that.
me?
I saw that, and I was like, "No, who do you think you are? Like, get the hell out of here! Like,
You don't remember me?
do you not recognize who I am? Like, no, I'm not gonna pursue you again." Like,
Yeah, apparently that's just not it. Apparently,
what?
just hey, how's it going? I guess that's just not it.
Yeah, man, it's just, I mean, it works with some girls, obviously, but
Yeah,
I guess just like the
I got
standards is just different fluctuation.
okay. Well, I have to talk about it now. So, I think just like early this week,
I was really mad at you with this at some point.
but it kind of like
It kind of did work out.
yeah. Okay,
We might
so
have a possible podcast guest from this.
maybe
Yeah.
so on Woo Plus there's the fucking pageant, and you know, you kind of, and there's like the tab and shit. You can see like the participants, and then I see this fucking gorgeous, thicker woman, and just fell head over heels. And then maybe like a day or two later, I saw she was streaming, and I was like, I already watched a participant's live stream. I'm like, it was just kind of ass. So I was like, I wasn't expecting anything out of it. And then I'm watching this girl's stream, and first of all, finding out she's real, I was just like, okay, she's real. Because everyone was just like, I remember someone posted in like the chat or something like, oh, she's AI, she's not real. And I'm just like, oh my god. I was just kind of just like, it was kind of like that, just like late night depression, I guess you could say. So I was just like watching out of pure like just boredom, and just didn't know if I wanted to do anything. But then I saw it in like the back. She had like a bunch of like figurines and shit, and I was just like, I was like, oh, nice collection. And then we just started talking during the, and then everyone just started flooding in. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Trying to have I know this is like probably so basic, but it's like trying to like have a conversation with someone on a stream is like the most annoying fucking thing ever when you're actually trying to talk to them, because it's just like, it's like you're like in a conversation, and you'll just see a bunch of chats being like, hi. Yeah. Just like basically like it's like the equivalent of like you like talking, someone like jumps in front of you, just like, hi, like,
yeah,
get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of my way, please.
Okay, but the and then there was like another dude, and then he was just like, we were just kind of all like just laughing together and shit, and he was just like, man, I fuck with you heavily. And I was like, oh, thank you. Like, really? Like, all right. Like, I'm like, what, am I getting friends on? Like, what the fuck is happening right now? And then she was just like, talking about like the books she read, and then she read her book out loud to the whole stream. Just me and this just guy from like the UK, just like, yes. And then some guy joins and he's just like, I want to put my load into you, and just leaves. I literally wrote like in the chat like, sir, this is a Wendy's. Just like, I think we were all both just him just being like, oh man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're trying to read right now. But then after the stream, we were like all kind of talking in the channel for a little bit, which is basically like kind of like the general chat, which is closing tonight. But she was just like, oh man, I wasn't expecting to like make friends with this. I might do like a group chat or something. And I was like, okay. And then and this was more just like this like kind of pride thing, like just like being in a group chat with this fucking hot woman to just help me with my confidence so much. So I was very excited, and I thought all the dudes who were in the chat were all cool. They're all gamers and stuff. So I was just like, all right. So they were like, she said like that she was gonna stream the next day, and that's what then the Hinge girl was like, that's what we were. So yeah, I threw off talking to this girl on the phone because I thought this girl was gonna stream again, because I wanted to be a part of the discussion, because they were going back and forth between like an Instagram group chat, a Snapchat group chat, or Discord. And obviously I would have preferred like Snap or Instagram, but no one talked that entire night. I sat there in silence waiting. I think she came online like occasionally but didn't like say anything. I was just like sitting there in the dark, just like doing AI songs. It was just, that's just what I do out of boredom now. It's just, but so nothing came about so I literally and it was just, and yeah, I know it was not a great decision. I shouldn't have, just because I was so hopeful though, because I was just like, maybe she'll just, I didn't want to like start like just talking to her and then get like that notification like, oh my god, she's streaming right now, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
I did tell the Hinge girl that like a friend of mine was streaming and that I was participating in it. So she like she knew and was like understanding of it, but I was just, yeah, it was not a great decision.
I was on the way to work, and then I saw you message me that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted to punch you through my phone. I was like, Mr. Jakeolus Maximus over here. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to just punch the mirror.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel about you right now.
But so then next day I literally I don't get to have continuous sleep. There will be just bouts where I just wake up and shit and randomly, and so I saw like the Woo Plus like chat was blowing up and I'm like, oh my god, and I saw them just making their plans. I'm like, motherfucker. And I was like, so I got up a little earlier because I was like kind of excited, just like, all right, let's do this. So I made a new Discord, made a new account and everything, because I just kind of wanted a new, like kind of a new fresh start, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So made a new one. Obviously joined the greatest server, the NerdVibed server.
Exactly.
And then she made a server, which again I thought it was just gonna be a Discord group chat with like, just because the guy was just like, I only fuck with like these like 4 other people. So I thought it was just gonna be all of us in like a group chat, but she just made a server for everybody in the who was in her Woo Plus channel. Joined it, and it's a good server.
Yeah.
So, talking to a couple of the guys, I added 2 of them. The 2 guys I was like talking to like the most, I added them both on PlayStation. I was gonna game with one of them yesterday, but we live in the East Coast, and in the UK it is 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's gonna be hard to like play.
Yeah.
But we were setting up. We were gonna try today, but he was just like, "Oh, I'm just at my friend's house right now, smoking some weed." I'm like, "Okay, that's all good, And then this dude just texted me just randomly. I was just waiting for this guy because we were gonna play multiverses, and he was just like, "Oh, sorry, I fell asleep." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, bruh." I was like, "Bruh," and I was behind the screen. I was like, "Bruh," and I was just like, "It's all good." I'm just like, "Oh my fucking god."
Yeah.
But so I but then like last night the streamer, she posted in the general chat, she's just like, she sent like a voice message just being like, "I'm literally stuck. My brain's not working right now, and I just left I just left Sephora, and I don't want to drive. My brain's just not working right now. I don't want to leave, but it's like rush hour and everyone's flooding."
Yeah.
So I was just like talking to her for a bit, and I was just like, do you just want to join a VC if it's like typing's too much for you?" And she's like, "Okay." And then it was just me and her, and I was so surprised that when I mentioned like VC, and that was just like a bunch of men just flood the chat. But it was just me and her. I think someone did join, but their mic was off, so it was the same thing. It was just the 2 of us, essentially. And we just talked, and then we were just kind of like just talking about like what was going on, and but then she was asking what I was up to, and I was like, "Oh, when you get like caught off guard by someone being nice." Just yeah, we like talked. We kind of had a heart to heart. Just had like a good deep conversation. I mean, we like texted before, but like she's kind of like I followed her on Instagram. Like I didn't get a follow back. Added her on Discord. She hasn't accepted my friend request yet. I guess that's probably just her thing, though. Probably that she just. But because the whole thing, she was just like, "Yeah, I just need to figure out how to use Discord again." And she made like the server originally for like when she streamed, but she doesn't like stream anymore, like Twitch stream anymore. Yeah. So she was just like, instead of just like making like a brand new server from scratch, she just used her old one. So, but yeah, we just like talked. I did tell her about me blowing off the call with the girl over just yeah, I was being like honest though. I was just like, we were both just kind of laughing how absurd it was, just like just making like friends over like just a pageant on this like dating app.
Yeah.
I just but it was just, I was just so caught off guard because we've had this conversation. We just kind of think, when we think of like the e-girl, OnlyFans girl, I guess you could say, we kind of just like think they're all like kind of just egotistical or whatever, narcissistic. I mean,
most of them.
So it's just nice so like I was just caught off guard by this, and her just being like, we were just kind of like talking about like our experiences with like dating apps and shit, and her being willing to help me, and she's just like, "Yeah, if you just need some help, if you like a girl on a date, just shoot me a message, I'll help with you." And I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so sweet." Like, yeah, sorry Matt, you've been replaced. I mean, I need a woman's help.
I mean, yeah, I would take a voice of a woman over a guy who doesn't have that much experience anyways.
But yeah, and it kind of like threw me off. That I was just like, he was literally just like, "Can I ask you something? Like, why are you so nice?" And she's like, and she was just like, "Why? Because like I'm a person. I'm like not supposed to be nice," and just like kind of turned into this whole like confidence thing, like lecture, which I really did appreciate. I like she wasn't being like mean about it. She was just
Yeah.
like, because that's what she said with just like about like the app. She was just like, well, first of all, I kind of told her like what my approaches were, and she was like, well, first of all, I told her how many apps I had. She was like, first of all, you gotta get rid of like all of them. You can't have all of these. You need to stick with like 2 or 3. And I was like, okay. Just me, just like mentally taking notes. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I can get that. I've been wanting to probably clean house all the apps anyway, because like some of them I'm just like getting like nothing out of it. Like Bumble is just I've gotten nothing from Bumble.
Yeah.
Like no hits whatsoever in like 2 months. So it's just like that one's definitely gonna go. I think I'm only gonna probably keep Woo Plus obviously now,
Yeah.
Tinder and Hilly. Those are probably the only ones I'm probably gonna keep.
Yeah, that's about my lineup that I'm sticking with.
And everything else is just, like everything else.
For me, it's like Tinder, Bumble, Woo Plus. I have OkCupid but for only like one person on the
Yeah.
back burner right now.
Yeah, so and then she was just like we talked about like the hey how's it going? She's like yeah, that's just kind of bland, like you don't want to, you got to be. So she was like the ones that worked for me, she like pulled up the like the messages the opening line that the guy she's talking to use, which we kind of just like heard just talking about how she like went back to a guy's place and stuff, and me like kind of being like, oh, okay, I see ya. But deep down, I'm just like low-key kind of jealous. And that's just like kind of the thing is just like I'm fine with like I've talked about this, my preference is female friends, but since I didn't come out of the gate with like platonic, that it's just kind of tougher now, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because it's just like because like she's like so sweet and stuff, and it's just like, man, if I like keep talking to her, I might catch like actual feelings, and like I might just like shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah.
Because clearly with her bringing up other like talking to other guys, it's just like, yeah, it's fucked. I got no shot.
Oh, exactly. I agree.
Like it's just like I'm just setting myself up for failure. Because she literally lives like across the fucking country too, and it's just like, yeah, it's just like, so yeah, it's rough, but I know. And I showed her the Spark dating game because she had like no fucking idea, and I'm just thinking like, you're a participant in the fucking pageant, how did you not know about this?
Uh-huh.
And she did it, and we like I made like a joke like, obviously just for all in good fun, just like, let's see if I like try to do matchmaking. Let's see if we like we both get a matchmaking and like play together. It'd be like so funny, but it didn't. But she like just hearing her like live reaction, but I like explained the whole game and everything.
Yeah.
Because that game's like the only success I've had on that fucking app.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everyone I've met that I've like had an actual conversation with was on that fucking game. Like, but yeah, yeah, I was not expecting to make friends. Yeah, I wasn't expecting like her being okay with joining a VC.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I know she plays PlayStation, so I asked for her PlayStation, but she said she had a PS5. And I'm like, that's not. The last game I sent was like, I meant like what's your like username, like so I can add you. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, because I asked her like just like, did you like when you get home, did you want to like game or something? Like, did you? because like it. But she was just like, "Oh, I have all this stuff to do." Like she's just such a busy person.
Yeah.
And just um like it's just crazy. And then obviously with like time zones and shit, it's just like, and she works. I don't. So yeah, she's like, she said like she has like anxiety a bit about playing like online like multiplayer games. I was like, yeah, I get that. I usually kind of I'm like the same way. I'm just like I don't like online multiplayer. I think it gets way too unnecessarily competitive and people take it way too fucking seriously. And
I think it just depends on what game it is
yeah,
entirely.
yeah, I only like the like online like actual co-op where we like where there's no competition. We're all
Yeah.
just trying to work together to do like get shit done. I like those kind. Those are the ones I fuck with when we work as a team.
Yeah.
Not you, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Fuck you, cause that's they say you're a team, but it's honestly everyone for themselves on Dead by Daylight. But I think it'd be fun if we did that though. That'd be. I'd go
somehow.
Yeah, yeah, because I told you I'm like, oh, man, like how is this gonna work? Because the people I'm vibing with are two guys in the UK. One of them's like in his like 40s.
Yeah.
One of them I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely older than me. And he's a fucking weeb. And then we have, pageant participants. I literally refer to her as a model. She kind of just like just like she's like model. I'm like, she's like, I'm a participant. I'm like, oh. I mean, deep down, I just wanted to be like, yeah, but you kind of should be one.
Yeah.
like once she like, I asked for like her Instagram, and I went on her Instagram. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, oh no.
It's like, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah.
Hopefully those cheeks. He just gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, like, hey, if guy friends can act all sexual with each other, then, I just I remember just like, there's this fucking video I saw last night. And it was just like, this dude was stitching a video of this woman being like, there needs to be like a thing of like platonic like head, and then the guy's just like, I wholeheartedly agree. And there's like another dude in the car, and he's just like, no, and he's just like, get out. We're not friends anymore. If you don't want to satisfy me, just get the fuck.
Oh, exactly.
So but yeah, I told her she was during the visa. I told her she was like attractive like multiple times, and I was completely honest. I was like, yeah, I literally joined it because you were like cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just know that I'm just like realistically, I have no fucking shot in like if I like, and since we have things in common, I might start to like fall head over heels, like, and I might just be like setting myself up to get like hurt.
Yeah.
Cause she's like, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, I literally was just like, because she was like, why do you think I'm like struggling? I'm like, you know what? I just don't think that I'm attractive. And she's like, I don't think that's the issue. And I'm like, oh no, please don't say that. Stop giving, no, like, please do not give me any sort of hope like that. Like, please don't, please. Just, but but yeah, she like, she's like online at like the most weird times.
Yeah.
Because like the time zones and shit. And
oh, for sure.
but
yeah.
like, so yeah, I do think I don't know how down she would be for it, but maybe, possibly, we could have her on.
Yeah. Just
on the podcast.
talk about fucking whatever, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Surely,
because if we plug in her Instagram, we're gonna go viral.
yeah, for sure.
Just like, what are these two losers? How are these two losers talking to this woman right now? It's like we just got our ways, man.
Yeah.
That's just the so weird thing that's just with me is just like all my female friends I've had have all been like really attractive that like I'm just like what am I like how like just how is this possible?
Someone's got to give.
Yeah.
At some point.
Like if I like took like even like the current female friends I have, if I took them to like if I went to like the club together, I would literally have like Hugh Hefner energy. They'd be like, what the like how? I'm just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It just happens. Yeah, yeah, then after like the VC, I just DM'd her, just being like, "Oh, just everything you said was just I really appreciate it," and all that good stuff. Yeah, and we like again, we both just kind of laughed at the fact that we just like this like fucking pageant beauty contest. We got friends out of it. And I was like, I went on Woo Plus looking for love. That's so.
Yeah, and you found the power of friendship.
Yeah.
It's
the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, because we both like kind of like joked about like just the men and well, it was also just so bad. Just she read like because she showed me like what worked and what didn't for her. Mm-hmm. So she read off the opening DM she gets from men and oh god.
Yeah.
Some of them were so just fucking bad, and I'm just like, I don't understand our gender most of the time.
Oh yeah, no. That's why I hold myself to like an okay degree because I know I'm not gonna be like, hey baby, pull down your pants.
That's literally like some like once it's like just like hi baby, I'm like, oh no.
Like you cannot go on hey baby terms right out of the get go.
Yeah.
At all. Like you gotta earn that one.
I even like just like, and I talk about like the Discord chat and like the chat on like Woo Plus are just so vastly different. Even though it's like, I don't know if everyone made it into it, but just some of the people in that chat, like, oh god, just like, even like I was just like upfront with her, just like, I guess you can just call it platonic flirting or whatever, I guess you can say, but it was just like, I was just like, yeah, in all honesty, you shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
I don't mean to dunk, but we talked about this off camera and like on Snapchat. It was just like, yeah, the woman who won just wasn't all that.
Yeah.
You're telling me this woman just won like $12,000?
Yeah.
I was just like, man, she had to have bribed or she must have had the mods on her side that allowed her to just like shake her ass and
exactly tits. Yeah, it's like there ain't no way,
because that's what she like said too, that she was just like, yeah, she's like, I mean, she didn't put herself to like a higher degree, but she was like, I could have probably done a little better, but I just, because I'm so busy, I barely get to stream. And I was like, that's fine, because that's kind of how you have to get the votes in, is you have to stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was very surprised how humble this woman was
For sure, yeah. It's usually you never really find that at all.
Yeah, because like compare, and I talked about this because I was like, yeah, I went on like one other woman's stream who I also thought was super hot, but the whole time, the whole stream was like, somebody better buy me the castle, and I'm like, that's like $200.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. And we both just kind of laughed about that and just. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on a closing note.
Are we not going to talk about the channel members or?
For the Bumble friends thing?
Yeah. Oh, we were going to do.
I mean, I feel like it's better just to do off camera.
Yeah.
We can talk about results like next week, maybe.
Yeah. Yes. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Hopefully and shit. Yeah. Alright, yeah, hopefully I work out with the 35-year-old in ways more than one. And hopefully, if, the hinge goal is done and over with, hopefully you find someone else too.
Yeah, and then if you watched Mario Kart, there was also a woman in California as well.
Yes, that...
And Splatoon, I think. It was during both those.
The black woman from California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has not reached out to me in like a few days.
Wasn't... You told me she was the last one to message you, though? Or?
I was the last one to message.
Okay.
I asked how her day was, and then she was like... Then I just wrote, I was just relaxing,
Yeah.
And that was... I wasn't even left on red or anything, and then I saw today she posted a story on Instagram, and I was like, you told me you were taking a break. But, I'm not going to message again because bless this woman, because I literally told her about my sleep schedule, and then I like apologized if I like respond late. So, and she was just like, I'm glad you're taking accountability. I don't have issue, like those kind of like personal issues with that. Just live your life. And I'm like, oh, wow. I might have told you that she said that to me.
Maybe.
I thought it was like during a video, but I'm pretty sure that was like
after
the session.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna message again because that would be so like just backwards of me to do that.
Yeah, just wait for her to message and all that.
Yeah, because that would be just so backwards of me. Just.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for these other like 2 like 30-something-year-olds to. Because both of them, I got like this like strong react. Because on the Sparked game, it was the first time I actually got the spark, like the diamond meter to 100%. And once you reach 100%, then you can like reveal yourselves before the end of the game. And I did it, and she reacted with the fucking like hard eyes. I'm like, oh fuck, like okay,
all right, cool.
And then with the mother, when I did my voice intro, she's just like, you're such a nerd, I love that. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I just fell down.
Yeah,
I just fell down the stairs.
Please help me up.
Yeah. Uppies.
I'm very hurt.
Uppies?
Mommy, I need uppies. Please pick me up.
You're a 35-year-old, like, your height, or is she, like, shorter than you?
I think she's shorter.
I don't think you can have uppies.
Whatever.
You still ask for them anyway.
Fucking figure it out. She's a big, strong, independent woman.
She's, like, shorter than you. She's, like, carrying you.
Pretty sure she is shorter. Hang on. Let me double check. Yeah, she's 5 feet 2 inches. Fucking lovely, dude.
Just like, oh.
Love that.
Still ask for uppies, though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. I know she'll give me uppies in another way. No, I mean, listen. In case she ever watches this, and we make it that far, I'm not with you for sex. I'm not like that.
I'm playing this on the wedding day.
Yeah.
I'm playing this podcast on the
in front of our entire family.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to listen to this entire 1 hour, 20-minute plus podcast. All on his from even listening to my friend ramble on about his life, about dating apps too.
Yeah.
He's right there in the stands. Say hi.
Hello, future.
No, not you. The present you in the future. Okay, guys, don't boo him.
I can't wait. I can't.
Don't boo him.
I can't wave to my.
They're booing you.
Myself.
Make them stop. No, don't flip them. Hey, don't flip them up. Oh man.
Oh, am I getting into a? Oh, yeah, I'm probably getting into a bar fight right now.
Yeah. Man, you're getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, I think because I watched Cobra Kai, I thought I could fight, but
Yeah, no, you're bleeding right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I probably got several concussions. You know.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have
Okay.
like dementia in like 40 years now.
Alright, Tyrone, calm down. You didn't need to bring your gun for this altercation. It's okay, just put the Glock down. Tyrone, don't... Tyrone, don't do... Tyrone, put the gun down!